Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Mr. Noor. How are you?
Hold on 1 second. Let me mute your stream. Okay, can you hear me?
I do hear you. Please just be sure you mute YouTube so we don't have duplicated voice.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me put on my headphones. Actually, God willing.
All right. Keep YouTube running, but just mute the sound.
I think it's actually coming from my speakers, not your YouTube, because I already muted it. So
yeah, all right. So what do you want to say to us, Mr. Noor?
Well, so I think we should keep it organized a little bit. So if you want to just ask me a few questions, whatever you think about Islam, I can answer it, God willing, and then I can just ask you questions that we can kind of.
No, I don't want to ask you the questions. I want you to tell me something good about Islam, anything. Feel free. How you can convince you? Because we have like 800 Christians maybe listening, and God knows how many later, thousands will listen to this, and you are live on YouTube. How you can prove to those Christians that Islam is from God?
Yeah, that's fine. So the core teaching of Islam is to reverence God alone, submit to God, and to do good and be righteous, as it says over and over in the Qur'an, and it forbids evil. And clearly says that those who believe and do good works will go to paradise, God willing, and hell is the abode of the criminals. The main teaching. That's what everything falls under in Islam.
So is good work including you beat them up and that will give them deeds to go to paradise?
Beat who up?
Yeah, like here the hadith in front of us here, it says that the prophet saying that the one who he beat him up, he made a condition with Allah that he will give him reward. So the prophet, he beat you, or even he cursed you, or even he said a bad word to your mother or your father, like, you know, dirty language, and that will give you blessing from Allah, and obviously that will take you to heaven. Is that the way to go to heaven?
No, that doesn't make any sense. And I don't follow hadiths, and I don't believe him anyway, because there's no way to verify him. They were just written hundreds of years after he was gone.
No, this is sahih. Okay, so you believe in the Quran only? You don't believe in the hadith?
Yeah, no, because the Quran is from God. Hadiths were just invented by men for what they thought that they heard him say. They're additional books, and there's no way to really verify whether or not he said that.
All right. What about the Quran? If there's any way to verify that he said anything in the Quran? What is the proof that the Quran is from God anyway? How you can prove to us
I'm okay
that the Quran is from God?
Well,
as long you said you want to verify. Yes. How you can verify?
Well, I don't think that there's a way to prove it 100%. I believe it is. However, there is some evidence that it is.
Like what?
Just based off what it teaches. Well, like the prose and how it's written, how clear it is.
How clear?
Just the overall style.
I don't know. The
yeah,
Quran
how clear it is.
My friend, as I know, the Quran says nobody understands the Quran save Allah. So how clear it is?
It says it's in a clear Qur'an. I know you can hear the typing, but I'll find the.
No problem. Take your time.
Yeah, so 3669, in the name of God, the Almighty, the Merciful. We did not teach him poetry, nor does he need it. This is a reminder in a clear Qur'an, and it tells us to think and to reflect about it. At the same time.
So 3639, correct? It says that the Quran is clear, correct?
3669, yeah, it's a clear,
59,
clear
59,
3669, 3669.
Okay, 69, sorry. All right. So here the Quran is so clear, correct?
Yeah, there are some ayat in there that are purposely not clear, but
purposely, what is that?
In general, it's a clear Quran.
What do you mean?
Well, 3:7 explains it best. So it says, He is the one who sent down to you the book from which there are law-giving revelations. They are the essence of the book, and others which are of a similitude. As for those who have disease in their hearts, they will follow that which is of a similitude, seeking to confuse and seeking to derive their interpretation, but none know its interpretation except God, and those who are well-founded in knowledge. They say, we believe in it, all is from our Lord, and none will remember except those who possess intelligence. So however you interpret of a similitude. So it's saying it is a clear Quran, and those who are well-founded in knowledge will understand it, who are guided by God. But there are also some that can misinterpret it.
It doesn't say that. It says that those who they are not understand it, those who believe, they say, those who have knowledge, they will say, we believe. So to be considered as a scholar in Islam is not about understanding, it's about saying, I believe. Which means
that doesn't make sense. No, knowledge is so important. 3:7 says, and those who are well-founded in knowledge. So it's true that we believe in it. I have belief as well. There is some faith, like believing in God, because we can't see them, but we still have knowledge.
Let us prove what you just said. in the same chapter. I'm not going to ask you from different chapter, chapter 36. And you are the one who said to me this chapter here saying to us, or this verse 69 saying that Allah, he made the Quran very clear, correct?
Right.
All right. So how the Quran says in the same chapter that وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا, and the sun runs into its own course. What is
Which
that?
one is that?
The same chapter.
I mean, I've read the Quran over 5 times, but I don't have it memorized yet. So
yeah, no problem. Chapter 36, the same chapter you gave me. Verse
I see it. Yeah, 36.
Verse number 38. Okay. As long you say to us the Quran is so clear. Okay, what does that mean? The sun run. Do the sun run?
Well, it says the sun runs to a specific destination.
Okay, what is the best?
Such as the design of the noble, the knowledgeable.
What is that?
Well, it's what we see. I mean, we see the sun in the sky. It's the same destination every time. So that's a specific destination.
But this doesn't mean Allah is wrong, because the sun is not running anywhere. So Allah, he see as we see, or he see different?
Well, that's just petty semantics. I mean, it's running in an orbit.
Yeah, but he's
doesn't matter if you say run or orbit.
He's talking about, you just said how we see the sun. That's mean that the sun sitting, sunset, sunrise, correct?
I mean, you can say that water is running. You know, is that wrong?
No, the water is running.
Yes, water is running.
No, water is running. If it's running,
it doesn't literally run.
No, it does.
It doesn't literally run, just like the sun. It moves.
No, it does. It does.
Like
the water run. The water move from A to B.
Water has legs. You're saying that water can run with legs? Water doesn't have legs.
My friend, running have nothing to do.
I'm saying
running have to do nothing to do.
Okay.
Remember. First of all, you are not reading the Quran. Quran is not meant to be in English. In Arabic, it says tajri.
It actually is.
Tajri. No, it's in Arabic. Tajri.
Yeah, I know.
The word tajri, it's mean
go ahead.
Run. You run. It's running from location to location. Now, you said and you agreed that this is about how we see the sun. So Allah speaking here about the sun setting, the sun rising. But this is absolutely false. The sun does not set. The sun does not rise.
All it says is that it runs to a specific destination, and running is interpreted the same way that water is running. Okay, it moves to a certain destination, which it does every single day. It's just
all right. If we go just 2 verses down, you can read the verse before it. You can read the verse before it. And the moon after it have measured in their mansion. The Quran believe that the moon have mansions, and this is what the religions before believe, that the moon. He have mansions, he live in the places, and he moved from place to place. And people, even the Sabian, they used to go, and when the moon disappear, they go to the second town to welcome him in the other town, because this is a new moon. Now here you notice that the moon have houses, and he says to you, and he run in the old way, as it was in the old way. But this is not true. I mean, this is false. Now if you go in verse number 40, it says, it's not permitted for the sun to catch up the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day. Each just swim along in its own orbit. Is that correct?
Yeah, swimming in an orbit. But let's take one thing at a time. It's also important to quote the Quran correctly and not just interpret it, like not just use your own words every time. So 36:39 says, and the moon we have measured it to appear in stages until it returns like an old palm sheath. Which it does. It's like the different stages of the moon, which is.
But here it says it live in mansions. Is that true? There's mansions for the moon.
No, I'd say that in the Quran.
It says.
It says it appears.
It says it's in front of us. Everybody can read. I'm reading your Muslim translation, not my translation.
Yeah, which one are you talking about? 36:39.
Yes.
Yeah, it says, and the moon we have meant to appear in stages. What? So if you want to read from the one that I read from, it's a monotheist translation.
What translation you are reading?
Here, I'll post it in chat. You can Google it. It's called a monotheist translation. Otherwise, you can go here.
Monotheist? What does that mean, monotheist?
Yeah, monotheist means one monotheist. That's what we are. We reverence one God.
That is a new form. Monotheist. Let me see if we have it here.
Yeah.
Monotheist.
It says it in it as well. It talks about monotheism.
Okay. Yeah, but my friend, do you speak Arabic?
Only some. I don't speak it
Yeah,
fluently
here we
because
go.
it's
It's
not
in
my
front
native
of us.
tongue.
I
But
mean,
I should learn it,
this
God
translation
willing.
is absolutely false, my friend. It says والقمر قدرنا منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم. So it says the word manazil. So how this guy who ever translated this translation, he said you can copy this word manazil as you see in the screen, post it in Google, and you will see it mean houses or mansions. So this is a false translation.
Well, there's lots of translations that translate it that says the moon we have measured it to appear in
Okay,
stages.
you
And
see,
Arabic is a rich language and it doesn't have a single
no problem.
word definition
Okay,
all the time.
my friend,
But
my friend, you said that is not to give wrong interpretation. So how we can give interpretation for the Quran according to you?
how do you interpret the Quran? Well,
Yes.
you should think for yourself and ask God for knowledge and wisdom, and also
Okay.
consider the
But you
opinions
could
of
not answer
others,
me.
and then
You could
form
not
your
answer me. You
conclusions.
are the one who said to me. You gave me verse number 13. I remember.
36, 39.
Sorry. Yeah.
Or
Saying
which
to
one are you
me,
talking about?
that the Quran is so clear, the same chapter, right? But here I'm asking you now, how Allah He says such a thing, that the sun run into its course? You could not answer. You said that we see the sun every day.
No, I did answer it.
Yeah.
It does run its course.
No,
It
it
runs
does.
to
It
its
does not. The sun does
destination
not
every
set.
day.
This is
It
the
runs
earth.
the same way that water
The earth is going around
runs.
itself.
It's not list.
The earth,
No,
the earth goes around itself. This is how the day happened.
no. The
No.
sun rotates. It runs to a specific destination, just like it says. It's like water. A river can run to a destination.
Okay. So
Right.
okay. According to you, when the sun set every day, it's not the earth going around itself. This is the sun going from point A to point B, from east to west.
Yeah, and even no matter what you believe about it is also speculation. There's no point in even debating that because you have no way to measure what it's doing besides what you can observe on Earth or what you trust what others say, because you have no experiment that you can do for yourself to determine what it's actually doing. You know what I mean? So it's pointless to argue about that.
So, but
there's no way for either of us to prove
it. No problem. I will not argue about that. But you just confirm, and everybody heard you, that according to you, according to the Quran, as you understand it, the sun every day go from the east to the west, correct?
Well, it's how do I say it? There's no, it's nitpicky. I mean, the sun does its course every single day, just like it says, it runs to a specific destination every day. You know, it has its cycles. I mean, there's nothing more to really argue about in that sense. You know?
So,
see what the point is.
Okay, so now we you know, I'm not going to argue. Well, this is your opinion, and you think it look like you know better than me about science. But the Quran says, as long as you agree that the sun goes from point A to point B every day, some morning, afternoon, and night, the Quran says that the sun set in the murky water. What do you think?
Okay, so I'll continue to answer, God willing, but I also want to ask you a few things as well. So for now, I'm letting you talk about the Quran and ask about the Quran, which I'm fine with. But I also want to discuss Christianity and a few things that you might believe as well.
No problem, but you know, our topic is Islam, but I don't know why you want to change.
Well, it's Islam and Christianity because you're a Christian. It's not just Islam.
No problem. Let us finish this. So now the sun's run every day from A to B, according to you. And then the sun set in the murky water, chapter 18, verse number 86.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. Let me read it again. Yeah, until he reached the setting of the sun, he found it setting at a hot spring, and he found people near it. We said, "Oh, two-horned one, either you shall punish or you shall do them good." I don't know what this means. I don't know what God means by it.
But remember,
just because the Quran is clear,
you told me
understand everything.
You told me that the Quran is clear.
It is clear.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that anyone will have some things that God teach that we haven't learned yet. And nobody on this earth might know yet.
So what do you mean? What do you learn? You know, a second ago you told me that the sun goes every day from point A to point B, which everybody knows.
Well, just like you in the. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Everybody knows that what you said to me a minute ago. The sun does not go anywhere. The sun does not set, and you said no. This is what happened, and everybody in the chat don't agree with you. This is scientifically already proven to be false. So the Quran, according to you, the Quran is a false book, teaching such a false information. And now we are showing you Allah saying the sun set in the murky water. And instead of saying to me, I agree with Allah, yes, the sun swim every day and sit in the murky water, and maybe this is what it's meant, that the sun run in its course, as you said. This is the course of the sun. Every day go from the east to the west, and then jump in the muddy, dirty, hot water.
Well, so The first we're talking about running to a specific destination. There's no problem with that, even if some people disagree. It runs to a specific destination, as I've explained like 4 times. There's nothing wrong with that. It means exactly what it says. That's clear. As far as 1886, it can be interpreted, well, how it says. So it says, until he reached the setting of the sun, he found it setting at a hot spring, which means he could be at a hot spring and he found it setting. It's, you know, even if things are perfectly clear, some people might interpret things different ways.
Okay,
just like the Bible, you don't understand everything that the Bible might say.
My
you have
friend,
different interpretations.
Okay, hold on. Here, if we go here, it says, first, who is the one who's talking in this verse?
Who is it talking about?
Who is talking? No, who is talking? Who is the one saying until he reached, when he reached? Who's talking?
Well, it's the word of God, so it's God talking.
Okay, so Allah is talking. Yeah, Allah is talking.
Yeah.
Allah, he says, until when he, so he's talking about what? Talking about someone else. Until
someone else.
Okay, until is what? Is about timing, correct? Timing and location. Until when he reached the setting of the sun. How he can reach that? Where is that?
Yeah, I don't know. He did actually get to where it sets. You know, this idea that it just is a million miles away is nonsense, and I don't believe that. And neither of us can prove it either. You can believe what people tell you if you want to believe it without proof.
No. You see, I'm talking to you, my friend. I'm talking to you. I don't care about what people will tell me. I'm trying to find out from you what you believe in this. You said the Quran is.
Well, it can be figurative as well.
Okay.
Reaching the setting of the sun, meaning timing.
No.
Like
it says, my friend.
Yeah, until you reach that time.
No, my friend. Listen carefully. Let me explain to you. Here it says, Allah is reporting a story about a man, his name is Zulqarnain. And this guy, he keep walking, he follow a road. And this took him years. And then when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it set in a spring of murky water. So now Allah is reporting for us supposedly what is a fact. He is telling us things we do not know. What happened to a guy who passed in time before us, correct? Okay, so when he say he found the sitting place of the sun, what is that? How that can be true? The sun set everywhere. Look what he said.
It doesn't set everywhere. It goes below the horizon. That's all we know. Or it sets in a literal spring.
No. So you believe that the sun set in the water, according to you?
I don't believe it, but I think that it could be possible. According to this, I mean, that's how you could interpret it.
That's possible. So, according to Mr. Noor, that it's possible that the sun set in the murky water and goes from the
in a hot
to the
spring,
west, in a hot
not
water.
Murky.
Okay, actually, yes, it's hot. You agree with you because the water.
Well, it does say dark.
Hamia. I mean, 2 things, by the way. Hamia is a you know, when they make I don't know what they call it in English, like when they make the bricks. You know what I mean? So the water of that brick, you know, it have to be hot, and then even the brick itself, they burn it after that. So the Quran confirmed that the sun every day goes and jump in that pool, which is a spring of murky water. But how big the sun and how big this spring of murky water? The sun is so big. Do you think the sun is like a small lamp or something?
Well, it's definitely not as big as they teach us, because it's also the same size as the moon, besides when it's being viewed through like the atmosphere and it's distorted when it's low. But when it's like up in the sky, it's the same size. And this idea that they're these extreme distances apart is ridiculous. That it's just like coincidence. We don't know how big it is. So nobody does, unless again you trust.
So you think like that maybe the sun, it's like in this small and jump in the swimming pool because it's a spring of water. How big is it going to be?
Well, it could set in that. I mean, look how big the Earth is.
Yeah.
It's not
Let me ask
unlikely.
you, this spring of water is where? Is it in the Earth?
We don't know. It's wherever the sun sets.
But the Quran is clear.
About. Nobody knows where it is.
But the Quran is clear.
It is clear, but it's not an encyclopedia of everything. Just like you know, the Bible is. It doesn't explain every single thing because that'd be way too big.
All right.
Even though it's clear.
If we go down a little bit, it says, then he followed another way. Verse number 89. And then it says the same story again reported, but in the other direction. It says, until when he came to the rising place of the sun. What is that?
It says, so when he reached the rising of the sun. He found it rising out of people for whom we did not make any cover except it.
Yeah. Where is the rising place of the sun?
Wherever it was, wherever he reached it. It doesn't say.
But that's mean
it's not an encyclopedia. It's not going to say everything.
But that's mean there is a place where the sun rises according to Allah, correct?
Yeah, sun rises. Specific location.
And that is a specific location, as you said. So guys, there's a specific location according to Mr. Noor where the sun rises, and that is told by Allah, and this is something nobody knows before, correct? Is that something people know? Is that something people know before, or something this is new discovery? This is new science.
People might have known it. I mean, we don't know how old the Earth actually is, or how many civilizations came before us. They may have known that. They may have found it. May have been able to study it better than us.
Okay. Now, if we continue the story, he found people there, and then Zulqarnain he moved, and then he found a group, and those group they have a problem. There's people or nations, two nations. They are called Gog and Magog. You know the story of Gog and Magog. Okay, so he, they told him to build a dam between them and the people of Gog and Magog.
Right.
Okay, where are those people? How come we did not find them until now?
I mean, it's irrelevant. We don't. Who cares where? It doesn't say. We don't know where that land is. Just like we don't know where Noah's Ark is or anything else. I mean, it'd be nice to know.
Yeah, but the Quran is so clear. But we do not know.
It is clear. Okay, it just doesn't explain everything.
It's so clear.
It doesn't have every single piece of knowledge in it, because that would be way too much. So let me ask you about a verse in the Bible then, since you've talked for a long time about the Quran. I've answered lots of questions. Do you agree with Leviticus 20:27 that says that a man or a woman who acts as a medium or fortune teller shall be put to death by stoning, that they have no one but themselves to blame? Do you agree with that?
This is the law of Moses. What's wrong with it?
You agree with killing fortune tellers by stoning?
Well, this is the law of Moses. What's wrong with it?
Because that's disgusting. Okay, so what about...
Okay, but the Quran say the same. The Quran say the same.
It doesn't. It doesn't mention stoning anywhere.
Okay, hold on.
What verse is that?
See, this is why I don't want you to jump, so we can show you related issues, In the Quran, it says that anyone who wage war against Allah, he should be crucified, cut his hands, cut his feet, and even Muhammad in the hadith says he put nails in the eyes. Now
it doesn't say that in the Quran. Which ayat? It says that,
my friend,
people fight you if they're trying to kill you.
Who is the one? No, this is not about fighting. You see, you told me the Quran is clear. That's not true. Anyone who do wage war against Allah, who is the one who wage war against Allah according to Quran?
Which ayat is that?
Chapter 5, verse number 33.
Okay. Yeah, the recompense of those who fight God and his messenger and seek to make corruption in the land, that they will be killed or crucified, that their hands and feet be cut off from alternate sides, that they be banished from the land. That is disgrace for them in this world and in the hereafter. They will have a great retribution. That is because they're trying to fight God and his messenger. That's people who are attacking you.
So now
that's not just killing.
Now I am attacking the prophet.
You understand?
I am now attacking.
Yeah, if you try to kill us.
No.
If you try to attack
they are not trying to attack the prophet physically.
That's what it says.
Okay, hold on.
It says those who fight.
No. Read carefully. The verse after it says, except who repent before they fall into your power. In that case, know that Allah of forgiving, merciful. So if those people they killed, okay, the one who killed should be killed. What repent? You kill people. No, you kill people.
If you start a war with God and his messenger, then
so war what? What kind of war? What kind of war? What kind of war? If I speak now against the prophet, I am waging war against Allah. Is that correct?
We're not talking about words.
No, we are talking about words. We are talking about words.
Fight God.
We are talking about words, not necessarily real war.
His messenger.
Okay.
No, okay. Yeah. Okay. We're confusing war between words.
Okay. You are saying to me that we don't want to give wrong interpretation for Quran. What interpretation you read, so we can go together and see what this is meant.
exactly what it says. The recompense of those
So you
who
don't
fight
wanna,
God and His
so you,
messenger.
okay, so
Don't fight us.
so you are
It's
saying
that
no, no,
simple.
no, no. It doesn't say it doesn't fight us, my friend. It doesn't say
Yes,
that.
it does. It says the recompense of those who fight God and His messenger for the third time.
Where?
Did
No,
you hear that?
yuharibuna here. It's about, yes, fighting. Fighting is about fighting by what? The prophet said, "I've been ordered to fight and command to kill all mankind, to kill all mankind until they convert." So
That's
it is
not,
him.
no, that's not what it
Okay,
says.
here we go. If we go, okay, hold
In
on. Okay,
219,
hold on. Can you take a Christian or a Jew as a friend, or he is always an enemy for you?
we can treat them peacefully. That's what
No,
the
this is not
Quran
the
teaches, and
question.
we
This
should.
is not
But
the
they can't be our allies.
This is not the question.
They can't be our allies.
They cannot be your ally. Why?
Right.
Why?
Because we're not allowed to be allies with them.
Why?
Are you allowed to ally?
Because
Would you ally with Muslims?
why not?
Would you ally with Satanists? Because we're not allowed to.
With what? With what?
It doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with that. We have nothing against them. We can treat them peacefully. They can live peacefully among us. That's fine. We're not going to fight in a war with them.
You cannot treat them peacefully because the chapter
Yes, we can.
chapter 9 verse 29 says, "Kill the Christians and the Jews until they pay the jizya."
No, it doesn't.
It does.
And also 2:190 says, "And fight in the cause of the cause of God against those who fight you, but do not aggress. God does not love the aggressors."
Listen. No. This is the chapter of At-Tawbah came at the end of the Quran. The last thing Muhammad he came with before he died, and he said it clearly.
Look,
after he attacked and he killed all the enemies of the Arabian Peninsula, go and fight the Christians and the Jews. And the verse in the front of you, fight those.
Look, you don't interrupt me, and I won't interrupt you. And we'll get somewhere.
But does it say?
All right.
Does it say fight for what reason in chapter 9 verse 29?
Okay, let's look at that first, and then I have one to show you. 5. Which one was it?
9:29.
9:29. Okay. Yeah. So it's under the context of what I was already telling you. Under the context of like 2:190, which is fighting the cause of God against those who God does not love the aggressors.
What aggressors? He is saying fight those who don't believe in Allah. He's not saying fighting because they are fighting you. Fight those who don't believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor acknowledge, as you see, until they pay the jizya. So if you pay him money, you live. Or what he want from you, either you convert to Islam, or you die, or you pay.
No, it's until they pay the reparation.
Yeah.
So that's a reparation for being
jizya,
wrong, something done to you, and it's also the context of the entire Quran.
Jizya, no, my friend. Your Quran says kutibat alayhim az-zulla. So Allah he made a destiny for them to be humiliated by you. Look what the Quran says. Qatiluhum yu'adhibuhum Allahu bi'aydikum. Fight them, Allah will torture them by your hands. Did he say that?
No. That you can interpret it how you, but that's not what I'm teaching as a Muslim.
Who are
now,
you?
I've answered your question a lot for the Quran.
Who are you to teach? I mean, I'm asking you. Are you Allah?
I'm a Muslim.
Are you a prophet? No. You okay? The Quran says. Okay.
Yeah, so you
does
can
the
decide,
Quran, my friend? Does the Quran says fight them to torture them? Allah torture them by your hands? Yes or no?
No, it doesn't.
Chapter 9, verse number 14. Read for me.
I know what you're talking about. It doesn't say torture them by your hands.
It says?
It says fight them. It says fight them. Perhaps God will punish them by your hands and humiliate them and grant you victory over them and heal the chests of the believing people.
Thank you very much.
And the one before it says, would you not fight a people who broke their oaths and obsessed to expel the messenger, especially while they were the ones who attacked you first?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Have you ever heard of something?
See, that's why you're disingenuous, because you ignore the one before it.
My friend,
let us says, especially since they were the ones who attacked you first. Do you understand? I said very clearly.
Okay, let us see who is the one who broke the oath. Chapter 9, verse number 1.
No, I've answered enough about that.
The one.
Do you agree with Leviticus 21:9?
Hold on.
No, I've answered enough about that.
Verse number 9.
I will give you one more.
Chapter 9, the same chapter. Hold on. Verse number 1. It says that the one who washed his hand from the agreement is your prophet. Read it. The same chapter, verse number 1.
Okay, let me look at it, and then I'm going to ask you from the Bible, because I've answered enough. A revocation is made by God and his messenger to those with whom you have made a pledge from among the polytheists. What's your point? What are you asking?
It is him who broke the agreement. It is him who washed his hand from the agreement. And the verse and the verse in chapter 9, verse 29 is not even about the Arab. It's about the Christians. It's not about the people of Quraysh. It's about the Christians who did not fight Muhammad, never fight Muhammad. There's no one, he is a Christian. He did fight Muhammad. Okay, show me the story where the Christians. Okay, hold on. Show me the tribe of the Christians which fought Muhammad and attacked him.
It doesn't say Christians. It says polytheists
No,
who
it
broke
says
their oath
no.
and
It
attacked him
says
first.
people in the
That's
book.
exactly what it says.
No, don't, my friend. Let us be honest. It
No, it
says
doesn't.
fight who? People of the book. Does it say that?
No, which one? It
What do you mean? Chapter 9, verse number 29. It says fight and kill the people of the book. Either they pay the jizya or they die.
No. It says fight those who do not believe in God or the last day. And the earlier ones, which I just talked about, it's talking about the same people I was just talking about. Polytheists broke the oath and attacked him first. That's who it's talking about.
Don't jump.
That's the context.
Fight.
It doesn't say Christians.
Okay, it says the Christians. Here we go. The one who is giving the scriptures. You know, no, stop lying, my friend. Everybody is laughing. Okay, I am showing, my friend, I am showing Islamic translation. Now, all Islamic translation says it clearly that those are the Christians and the Jews. Why you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mention
read with me.
Like
read the screen.
Now,
read the screen.
Enough of that.
Read the screen. No, read the screen.
Times.
No. I want to know.
Do you agree with Leviticus 21:9 that says
a
priest's daughter who loses her honor by committing fornication thereby dishonors her father also shall be burned to death?
My friend,
you agree with that in the Bible?
The law of Moses is the law of Moses and fit for the time they live in thousands of years ago.
It's in the Bible.
I agree with everything. I'm making it simple for you. I agree with everything in the Bible for that time. So we agree.
So
yes. We
it's
agree.
Still in the Bible.
Now listen, don't change the topic.
Now.
Don't change the topic. You're trying to run. We can go to the Bible. I just told you. I just told you I agree. I just told you I agree with everything written. This is the law. This is the law. This is the law. This is the law was given to the people at that time, and I agree with it. You see, you are.
So it's no longer valid.
Let me show you. No. Because this is the law of Moses. There's a law given to the Jews.
But you're saying that there's.
Listen, even your God. Hold on. Even your God says that this is the law we give to the Jews. Here we go. The same chapter we are reading from to show you how hypocrite you are. In chapter 9, verse number 28, it says that Allah He gave the order to the Jews. If somebody killed an innocent person, as if he killed all mankind. Is that correct?
That still applies today. So
no, it does not apply today. No, it does not apply today. You Muslims, you kill every. You Muslims, you kill innocent people. You Muslims kill innocent people. You Muslims.
You're a liar.
You see, here we go. I'm proving you. I'm proving you that you are a liar. It says in front of us, fight those who they are, Christians and Jews. Read the translation.
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay, read the translation. It's in front of us on the screen, please.
Let me look. That's not a right translation, and it doesn't say.
Okay, choose different translation. No problem, my friend. We have like 20. Hold on. Everybody is laughing at you. Everybody is laughing at you. Choose a translation from this website. Any translation in this website. Okay, my friend. Hold on. Everybody is laughing. Can you please do me a favor?
I'm not your friend.
Can you?
I'm not.
Sure, you are not a friend. Here we go. You just showed me that you are a person. You are a person.
I don't like evil liars like you.
You are a liar. You are a liar. Here we go. Choose a translation from the list. Anyone you wish. We have all this list. Look how big. Anyone he agree with you that those are not about the Christians and the Jews.
You're showing it on the screen and it doesn't say Christians. That means you're a liar and a hypocrite.
It says a
so
Christian.
Let's look at the Bible.
It says a Christian.
How are people
and hold on, and I can show you the interpretation too.
I will let you talk.
Hold on. Here we go. This is the interpretation of Ibn Kathir. No, hold on, because you are trying to run. This is Ibn Kathir. Why you are lying?
Nah. I'm still talking.
This is Ibn Kathir saying those are the Christians and the Jews, and the Prophet he ordered them to be humiliated, disgraced.
No.
Why you are lying? It's in front of us.
Why does your translation not say Christians or Jews then?
No, it says that. Here we go in front of us.
No,
what's wrong with you? It says here the word Christian and Jews. It's in front of us on screen.
No. And I don't follow that translation either because it's not.
Okay, what translation you follow? What translation you follow? Okay, no. You said to me. You said to me. Listen, Abdul. You said to me.
How are they supposed to know that that's supposed to be for the time back then?
Listen. You said to me. You believe in the monotheism. You believe in the monotheistic translation. Can you read for me the verse from that translation?
No, you agree that a non.
Can you read for me? Can you read for me from the translation you quote from me from? So why now you don't want to read? I told you I agree with everything in the Old Testament.
All you can do is yell, and you can't answer anything because you know you're wrong.
I told you I agree. I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed of my book. This is my book. fit for them, and this is their time. God gave them a
Okay,
law.
then for the record,
So now I'm asking
Christian
you,
Prince,
why you are lying,
Christian Prince
saying this
admits-
verse is not about the Christians? Why you are lying?
So for the record, Christian
For the
Prince
record,
admits
why you
that
are
he
saying,
agrees
why
that
you don't read for
non-virgins
me,
will- Stop
why
interrupting me.
you don't read for me the verses which is in the Quran translation, the one you just read for me from before? Can you give me
I'll
the link?
answer you in a
Okay,
moment,
hold on.
But
Okay,
I'm not
guys,
going to let you keep
can
interrupting
somebody,
me. We need to have a discussion
can
here.
somebody find me the monotheism translation for the Quran, the one who told me he is reading from? Can somebody post the link?
Yeah, Google it. It's
Okay.
pretty easy. I already read it to you
Okay,
as
hold
well.
on.
It doesn't. It says, "Fight those who do not believe in the God of the last day." It doesn't say in there.
Doesn't say
So,
from who? Doesn't
for
say
the
from who?
record,
It doesn't say from who.
It doesn't say Christians. It
Okay,
says,
hold on,
"Fight
hold
those who
on.
do not
Okay.
believe in God in the last day."
Okay,
And there's context to that, as I explained.
The monotheist translation. Hold on. Quran.
Yes. So for the record,
Translation.
Christian Prince agrees in Leviticus 21:9 that says, "A priest's daughter who loses her honor by committing fornication and thereby dishonors her father also shall be burned to death." So he's saying that any priest's daughter who is a non-virgin should be burned to death. He agrees with that. That's pretty evil and disgusting.
You are disgusting.
How can you say that? How can you agree with that? That's only
you
one
are
verse.
disgusting, and you are a liar, because I said
That's all you can do is insult me
this is the
because
law. This is the law given to the Jews at their
disgusting.
time. This is because the Jews they are very
It doesn't
very much.
say that.
Listen.
It doesn't say
Listen. This is the
at
law
that
of Moses.
time.
You idiot.
Proverbs is so
Even
close
your
to
God,
that.
he says we gave Moses the law and the tablet. You are a liar and you are stupid. Didn't your God, he said that he gave it to Moses?
It's so funny that all you can do is insult me because of how
Did your God
immature
says he
you are.
gave
You
it
know
to
that's
Moses?
wrong
Did
and
your God
you're
say he
evil.
gave it to Moses?
Funny.
Guys, give me the translation for this guy. Let's get him busted live on air. The translation for the monotheist. Can you give me the link?
Man,
can you give me a link yourself? Can you post a link? Can you post a link for me in Paltalk? Can you post a link for the translation?
So are you going to go around and
Can you
find
give
all the
me a
priest's daughters and
translation?
burn them
Can
to
you
death
give me the
since you're a
translation
Christian?
you accept? Stop being a coward.
Are you a dangerous?
Give me the translation you accept.
So if you follow the Bible, are you going to go around to all the churches and find their daughters?
No, we don't burn.
I mean, that's what it says.
This is how stupid you are.
It
says you who burn. Okay, shall I show you that Ali, he burned people alive just because they are wrong?
No, he doesn't do that. So you believe that Jesus is God, right?
Shall I show you?
Let's talk about
Shall
what
I
you
show you
believe,
your prophet? He
since I've
ordered.
answered plenty
He
of your
was going to
questions.
order to burn people just because they did not show up for Friday prayer.
It's our turn to talk about Christianity.
So
We've talked about Islam for the first 30
first of
minutes.
all, you are not talking about Christianity, and you are a liar. You are talking about the Judaism.
It's from the Bible. What do you mean? I'm not talking
the Bible
about
is the Bible is a book of books. This is the book of the Jews.
Don't you follow the Bible?
And this is an order.
You follow the.
No, we don't follow everything in the Bible. You liar. I will give you an example. I will give you an example. I will give you an example. I will give you an example, a very clear example. In the beginning of the Bible, it says that the man.
Follow the entire
okay, hold on, and you do say the same. In the hold on. Did the children of Adam have sex with their sisters? Yes or no? Did the children of Adam have sex with their sisters?
Well, that's ridiculous.
Did they have sex with it? So it was allowed for them. So it was allowed. So it was allowed for them, but it's not allowed for us.
Of their fathers.
Listen.
So it
was allowed for them, not allowed for us.
That you should kill their son.
See, this guy, he just want to talk. Was it allowed?
Nah.
Now, let me ask you.
You talk over me.
Okay, hold on. Did your prophet allow the muta? Do you follow the muta?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Chapter 4, verse number 24. Your prophet allow you to rent women for sex.
Arabic.
Huh?
Tell me what muta.
Muta, I mean pleasure, sexual pleasure.
Yeah, what about it?
Did your prophet, he ordered in the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24, to do muta? You see, you are asking me why I don't follow the Old Testament burning somebody, right?
It's
okay. Your Quran given to you by your prophet, you don't follow it no more. Do you practice muta?
No, it says, here's what it says, 424. So, in the name of God, the Almighty, the Merciful, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and the end independent for the women, except those maintain the book of God is over you, and permitted for you what is beyond this, if you are seeking with your money to be independent for illicit sex. As for those whom you already had your joy with, then you shall give them their dowries as an obligation. There is no sin upon you for what you agree after the obligation. God is knowledgeable, wise. It says right there, not for illicit sex. Lewdness is forbidden. So let's talk about
It
what you
says
believe.
paying them. It says paying them. Okay, hold on. We found the translation. We found the translation.
So you believe Jesus is
we
God,
found
right?
the translation you choose for us. What do you say? Shall we
Why
read
are you
it?
so afraid
Shall
to
we
talk
read
about
it?
your beliefs?
Shall we read it? You coward. Shall we read it? This is the translation. This is the translation.
I just read it verbatim.
This is the translation you choose for us. Can we read it?
I just read it to you. Go ahead and read the same thing.
No, chapter 9, verse number 29. We will go one by one. Chapter 9, verse 29.
Why are you so afraid to talk about your religion?
We did. I answered you. And not only that, I said, I agree. Now let us read together.
So you agree that you should slaughter sons for the guilt of their fathers. That's what the Bible says.
Guys,
now answer the question.
Listen at this guy. He said to me, shut up for a second. Just for a second, please. Just for a second, please. For a second. This is the translation. You lie to us and you say, you lie to us, you coward, you coward, let me talk. You lied to us and you said, it doesn't say anything about the Christians.
I quoted it verbatim.
This is the translation. Shut up, you idiot, let me talk. This is the translation you quote for me. It says, giving the book. Who are they, those who are giving the book? You coward. Who is the one giving the book? Who is the one giving the book? Why you don't want to read it?
You can't even.
Chapter 9. Shut up. What a donkey. Guys, this is the translation he gave us. He said the monotheist translation. It says those who they have given the book. I'm going to call you back and you tell me who is the one who's giving the book. You liar, you coward, you have no dignity. You said it doesn't say there anything. You cut the word the book. Everybody heard you, it's recorded. Here it says, from those the people who they are giving the book, who are they the one giving the book? I will call you back.
You don't mean a child?
Who is the one is giving the book in the translation? Who is the one is giving the book?
You want to have a real, you need to be more,
because you don't let me talk. You don't let me talk. Who is the one is giving the book? Answer. Who is the one? You said the verse is not about the Christians. Who is the one giving the book? Explain to us.
I have let you talk and ask me questions for the
I answer you too. I am asking you now. Who is the one is giving the book? You said there's no Christian there. This is not about the Christian. It says in the translation you choose that this is a war against those who don't believe in Allah, from those who they are given the book. People of the book, who are they?
Discussion, like any formal debate.
Who are they? Why you don't say, okay, tell me, no problem, we are discussing. Tell me, who is the one? Who are they? Those who they are given the book according to Islam. You say this is not about the Christian. This is not about the Jews. Either you apologize, you say you were stupid, or you say I was lying, or you say the truth. Okay, who is the one is giving the book?
I will answer in a minute, but you need to shut up and learn to have
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. Who is the one giving the book?
In a normal debate, we are not
debating. This is not the debate. You are a kid. 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 You are a liar. I don't respect you. Answer.
In a debate, they don't allow one person to constantly yell and interrupt the other person.
You are the one. You are the one who interrupting. I am asking you. You change the topic. You change the topic because you are a coward. Now answer. Stop talking. Stop talking. Saying nothing. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? You potato. What is the answer? Are you going to answer or not? Are you going to answer?
If there's any Christians who want to have a real discussion, then contact me. We can have an actual
No, don't run. Who are they? The people of the book. You coward. Why you want to leave? Just tell us who is the people of the book. See how he just interrupts? You coward. Like a little kid. I am interrupting. I am not interrupting. I'm waiting for you to answer. I gave you the mic 15 minutes ago. Until now you want to answer.
Have a real discussion. That's why he'll never be on an actual debate.
Don't hang up.
Imagine like in university.
I'm not going to talk. I'm waiting for the answer. I'm waiting for the answer. Go ahead.
Okay, then let's be fair. I will answer one more of your questions.
Okay, not one more. No, just answer this one. Just answer this one, please. You say there's no Christian, there's no Jews in chapter 9, verse 29. Listen, you say there's no Christian, there's no Jews in 9:29. And this is the translation you choose.
We've gone over this 5 times.
No, you did not. You did not read the word. You did not read the people of the book. It says people of the book. Who are the people of the book?
It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that. It's in the front of us on the screen. It's in the front of us in the screen. Are you stupid? It's in the screen.
No,
Everybody is laughing
it
at you.
doesn't.
This is
It
the
says,
monotheist group editor translation. Read it, guys. This is the translation you choose for me. Stop lying.
no. Fight those who do not believe in God or the last day. That's what it says. Nor do they restrict what God and his messenger have restricted, nor do they uphold the system of truth from among the people who have been given the book. Talking
Thank
about
you.
the Qur'an.
Who are they? The
until
one,
they
the
pay
people. Wonderful. Who are they? You said it doesn't say Christian or Jews. Who are they? The people of the book.
It doesn't say Christian. It's talking about
My
the system
friend,
of
who
truth.
are they? The people of
When
the
you
book.
give them the
Who
book.
are they? The people of the book. The Hindus, the Buddhists, the atheists. Who are
No.
they? Who are they?
It's the polytheists
Who are
that are
they?
explained
The people of the book.
earlier
The
in the
people of the book
surah.
are
I just told
polytheists. Are
you.
you a donkey? What is their book?
Stop interrupting.
What is the name of their book? What is the name of the
to learn
What is the
to
name
talk
of
to
their
people
book?
like an
What is
adult if you want to
Shut
have
up,
a
you
real
idiot. Don't call me
conversation.
again. You are just a kid donkey. Coward. Every single Muslim agree that this is about I lost my voice. Christian Prince, do you agree with that? I agree with every verse in the Old Testament, and we are not ashamed of it. But because you are ashamed, you are covering up. You are reading for me a book written thousands of years ago, fit for their time, and because the Jews are people of dignity, not like you, who your prophet allow you to hire women for sex. So if a woman, she did do adultery, anyway, the punishment for adultery in the Jewish law is death. It is death anyway. And your prophet, he copied that from the Jews. But yet we cannot find it in the Quran. And you coward, you say to me you follow the Quran only. But we cannot find the punishment of adultery in the Quran of stoning. Why? Because the goat ate it. And look, we showed him the translation he chose. He jumped it. He did not read the people of the book, and he did not agree. He did not say who are those people of the book. And later at the end he says the polytheist. What is the polytheist? Is that a new religion? What is that? Who is the one giving the book? What is the name of the book? What's that? Coward. But I'm so glad that you've been cut and recorded. Christian Prince, do you agree with burning? Do you agree with the stoning? Today we don't stone. Obviously we don't do that. What does that mean? That's mean that this was fit for that time. Even Jesus in his time, he said to them, to the women who the Jews, they were going to stone her, he said, I don't judge you too, and he let her free. Jesus said, it's been said to you, but I say to you, which means there is something been said to the Jews, and there is something been said to us, including the Jews too, who follow the Messiah. You are silly and you are stupid. The children of Adam, they used to have sex with their sister. Can we do that? It was allowed for a reason, for a time. But you Muslims, you are ashamed of your book. But the most amazing thing that this person who is opening Google and try to ask me questions about the Bible, he said amazing answers like the sun set in the murky water. And the sun, yes, every day goes from the east to the west, agreeing with the Quran and claiming that this is what is right. You might agree, disagree about the Bible, but to be honest, always about the Old Testament, we have to compare how people used to live thousands of years ago. When the Jews, they have a law, other nations, they used to eat each other alive. Actually, not long time ago, Christianity come to many nations, and those nations used to eat people alive. They cook them, they eat them. So we are talking about Allah when the Arab, your ancestors, Muhammad himself, he used to worship stones thousands of years after Moses, kissing stones. And if this is horrible, why your prophet he follow Moses and why he approve him? You see what happened always, you will see somebody, he will come in the year 2019. He says, look what it says here. Well, go there and live at that time. At that time, everybody lived by the sword and died by the sword. And this is a small society. They are called Jews. They want to be sure that this is an extreme punishment, so nobody will do it. So when you do that, you know that what you are going to face. You do it, it's mean you choose the punishment. You have no problem. When here in America it says, if you kill somebody, some state agree with the execution, they will execute you. It's mean you don't care. Execute me, I will kill him. When you break the law, knowing what the punishment is not a secret. That's mean you are willing to take care, to take all the way up to the punishment if they discover you did. So when we speak about something, we speak about it in the time and in the history. We don't compare it today. Until now in Texas there is a law, it says women underwear are not allowed to published in the public with men underwear. When we hear this we laugh. But because you are comparing a law was exist 200 years ago with today, where neither men or women wearing underwear no more. So, you know, when a Muslim he tried to put down the Old Testament, we laugh at you.